Let's get to this. Early voting for the primary runoff is underway. Some of the key races are for nominees that include governor and the U.S. Senate. And as 11 Alive's Doug Richards reports, the voters he encountered at the polls today, they are already exhausted by this year's election.
Though it is still early in the 2026 election cycle, voter fatigue is rapidly becoming a real thing here in Bartow County.
I've already voted for these people.
Cindy and Sam Gwynn had already voted. It seemed like just a few days ago.
And then all of a sudden you're saying, okay, there's runoffs.
So they were back at a Bartow County early voting site, sorting through the Republican candidates still on the primary runoff ballot in a seemingly nonstop election.
I tell you what, it's every day we get not just one or two things in the mail. We get tons of them. I get texts, I get phone calls. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
I'm just tired of politics.
Yet Brenda Tanner says she is motivated to vote in the Republican U.S. Senate runoff, pitting ex-football coach Derek Dooley against Congressman Mike Collins, and the governor's runoff featuring Republicans Rick Jackson and Burt Jones.
I'm so sick of politics. I don't really care about it, except I want to try to get the good people in.
They badmouth each other too much. That's my opinion.
Republican Tony Cloud says any Republican winning a runoff will get his vote in November. But the tone of the runoff has him and other Republicans a bit on edge.
I know that politics is just like that.
Just nonstop. They've spent so much money to get this job.
The good news for voters is that the primaries will likely be settled a week from Tuesday. But then comes November. In Bartow County, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
All right, this is important, though. Early voting, that is happening now. It runs through this Friday. Election Day, that is next Tuesday, June 16th.